Apple just did something crazy. The M3 Ultra Mac Studio is here. Wait, what? We thought Apple was done with the M3 lineup, but nope. Instead of jumping to an M4 Ultra, Apple is sticking with the M3 Ultra for now, and it's a beast. But hold on. Apple also dropped a bombshell with the M4 MacBook Air, making it the best value MacBook of all time. Let's dive into these two new machines, what makes them special, and why NVIDIA should be worried. The M4 MacBook Air, a Mac mini moment, but better. The M4 MacBook Air might just be the best value laptop Apple has ever released. For the first time, Apple is offering a brand new M4 chip in a MacBook Air starting at just $999. Yes, they lowered the price. And that's not even the craziest part. Here's what you get. 16 gigabytes of unified RAM. For free, Apple doubled it from the previous 8 gigabytes. M4 chip with a full 10-core CPU for powerful performance. 8-core GPU, upgradable to 10-core with a storage bump. Faster 120 gigabytes per second memory bandwidth, making everyday tasks much snappier. New 12MP front camera with center stage for clearer video calls. Wi-Fi 6E and Thunderbolt 4 for future-proof connectivity. Up to 32 gigabytes RAM, an option never seen in a MacBook Air before. The new sky blue color is another win. It's the first truly vibrant MacBook shade in years. And Apple slightly increased the battery size from 52.6 Wh to 53.8 Wh to compensate for the M4's extra power. With all these upgrades, the M4 MacBook Air destroys the base MacBook Pro for most users. You don't need a Pro anymore. This thing is a fanless powerhouse with incredible battery life. Apple just killed off Windows Ultrabooks in the premium segment. If you're looking for a powerful, lightweight, and affordable MacBook, this is it. M3 Ultra Mac Studio, an absolute monster. Now, let's talk about the M3 Ultra Mac Studio, which is confusing. Instead of giving us an M4 Ultra, Apple stuck with M3 Ultra. That means if you buy the most expensive Mac Studio, you're getting an older chip generation than the M4 Macs found in the MacBook Pro. Why Apple? But here's the catch. It actually makes sense. The M3 Ultra has 32-core CPU versus 20-core in M2 Ultra, 80-core GPU, doubling the M3 Max for mind-blowing performance. A monolithic die, meaning no more scaling issues like previous Ultra chips. Massive multi-core performance, likely 30,000 plus Geekbench 6 points. Hardware ray tracing, a huge boost for 3D rendering. Thunderbolt 5 across all 6 ports, first time in a Mac. Since M3 Ultra is a single, unified die, it avoids the performance drop seen in M2 Ultra, which stitched together 2 chips. That means better efficiency, higher GPU scaling, and less heat generation. So what does this mean in real-world performance? It's faster than every Intel and AMD workstation CPU. It's approaching RTX 580 level GPU power, but with way better efficiency. Mac Pro buyers get a reason to exist. Apple can now give that machine an M4 Ultra instead, making it seem more pro. Mind-blowing memory capabilities. This is where things get crazy. The M3 Ultra Mac Studio now supports up to 512 gigabytes of unified memory. That's 2.6x more than the M2 Ultra, and it completely changes the game for professionals using AI, video editing, and 3D rendering. For AI and ML, you can now run huge machine learning models natively without needing to offload to cloud GPUs. Imagine training LLMs with 512 gigabytes of memory on a single, quiet desktop. For video professionals, this is a dream machine for 8K plus editing, real-time effects rendering, and massive compositing workloads. For gamers? No, let's be real, this isn't a gaming PC. But for creative professionals, it's unmatched. Apple versus NVIDIA, the real battle. The M3 Ultra Mac Studio might steal some of NVIDIA's high-end workstation users. 512 gigabytes unified memory is unheard of in GPUs. NVIDIA's best cards top out at 48 gigabytes VRAM. Super high memory bandwidth, 819 gigabytes per second, makes AI workloads much more efficient. Efficiency is unmatched. NVIDIA's best GPUs suck power, while Apple's silicon sips it. That means for professionals needing massive VRAM, the Mac Studio becomes the best workstation alternative. No need for multiple expensive NVIDIA cards or complex cooling setups. Just buy this, plug it in, and go. Final thoughts. Should you buy it? M4 MacBook Air, the best value MacBook ever. White heavy checkmark, buy it if you need a powerful, lightweight laptop. You don't want to spend MacBook Pro money. You want fanless efficiency with great battery life. You love the new sky blue color. Crossmark, skip it if you need promotion 120 Hz or HDR. You need more ports. 2 Thunderbolt 4 might not be enough. M3 Ultra Mac Studio, the powerhouse for creators. White heavy checkmark, buy it if you need the most powerful Apple silicon desktop. You work with LLMs, AI, 3D rendering, or massive video projects. You want 512 gigabytes of unified memory for extreme workloads. Crossmark, skip it if you expected an M4 Ultra. Wait for the Mac Pro. You don't need this level of power. Get an M4 Max MacBook Pro instead. Conclusion: Apple just changed the game again. Apple's M4 MacBook Air is an insane value, making the MacBook Pro almost unnecessary. Meanwhile, the M3 Ultra Mac Studio is an AI and creative powerhouse, shaking up the workstation market. But the big question is, will you buy one? Let me know in the comments. And if you want in-depth testing, comparisons, and buyer guides, subscribe to Technology Review so you don't miss out.